Live. We're
Woo!
live. Wonder if anyone will show up because it's live.
Live time.
We love it.
Yes, I
Oh my
sent it.
God, it's so beautiful.
I know, right? I don't know if you saw the exterior packaging of it. Has a really pretty lady with like some snakes and shit on it.
I can see.
Ah, it's so cool. I love it.
I'm
I love
actually
the fact
so
that
excited.
I know. I love how it's just a neon green, like slime green inside of the palette as well.
Right? I just wish I had money right now.
Oh, I do too. Otherwise, I'd get the mystery box and the gluttony palette, because at the moment that envy palette isn't for sale as an individual item. It's just like, you know how sometimes they do, or some brands will do a soft launch in a mystery box. They'll put like an
Right.
unreleased item in it and then it comes out. Yeah, that's how it's coming out to people at the moment, is that some people are buying mystery boxes that it's inside of. But look beautiful.
Hey Pamela. Hey Samantha. We got to show Samantha the item in the Deadly Sins mystery box.
I'm sorry, Samantha. I only just got you to get one or two pallets of theirs, and they've got a third already.
It's in a mystery box, Samantha. It's a green envy palette.
But isn't it so beautiful?
And I can't afford to buy anything right now, so it's okay because there's lots of people who will get it and put pictures of it online, and it'll be fantastic. But it's so good to see you, Miss Pamela and Samantha. You make my day so happy today. I'm just grateful to see everyone today because it was a rough day at work, girls. It was a rough day.
I'm sorry you had a rough day at work, but at least you're done now and you get to say hello to us.
Yay! And I'm on the borderline of deciding whether I'm going to keep the job or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
Hey, Lorna. Oh, Samantha says she's probably going to order it after the live.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know how much that box is because, like I said, it's a mystery box that it's inside of. But give me a second, I
Right.
can find it for you.
But it's so good to see everybody. It is a fabulous Tuesday. Hello, Miss Erica. Oh, Ruby says hello. Everybody say hello to everybody. Everybody say hello. It is a groovy, groovy day. Woke up on a groovy Tuesday. Hey, Ashley, what's up, girl? It's good to see you. I saw pictures on Instagram of your new hair. It looks pretty. Ruby says, meow some more. Everybody's so happy to be here Tuesday. It's 7 o'clock. It's fantastico. And our sweet baby James will be back momentarily. Hey, Amy, what's up? It's the Midnight Artist getting ready for work. Oh, that's cool, Ashley. That is cool. It's so good to see you, sweetheart. It's good to be seen. I had a long day at work. It was a long 5 hours, but I got through it. That's all that's important. Oh, Ashley has a cold. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I hope it gets better soon. I send you the good juju. I send good juju to you. And hey, Sylvia. What's up, Sylvia? I haven't seen you in so long, it seems like. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Didn't mean to make you go and stuff. We're thinking of moving to Maine and getting a dog. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a big deal, girl. Maine is completely gorgeous from what I understand. That is cool. What kind of dog do you want to get? Because dogs are awesome. I love dogs. I would love to have a dog. One day when we have a house, not an apartment. It's such a good group of you guys. It's so good to see everybody. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway tonight because I feel like it.
Sorry about that. Zach called me and I couldn't my phone freaked out, so I wasn't able to tell you that I needed to quickly just jump off.
Oh, it's
But I'm
fine.
back. But I'm
Welcome
back.
back. You're back in black.
Yes. Okay, I found the info for the mystery box. So
Okay.
the large box that has the pallet in it is 59 Australian dollars. You get 4 makeup items, one of them being the pallet. And it also comes along with various merch products in a large box. So you get like some stickers, you get some cool fun things like that. You get a palette, and I'm sure you probably also get like a lipstick or two and something else. Like I know they have an eyeliner that is a lash glue and some lashes and shit. So you probably get like a little bundle like that. But pretty cute, not too bad for $59. That's pretty much $10 more than what it would be just for a single pallet, and you get all of the extra stuff with it. So
Yeah, and that's an Aussie brand, and I've got their Lust palette, which is fantastic,
that's
and
it.
and I know that Samantha's a huge fan, and Deadly Sins cos. And so if it's 59 Australian, it is much less in American dollars.
And Samantha, you might, if you really do want to buy it, you might want to do it now. There's only 3 left of the boxes.
Yeah, so I totally understand if you want to do that. And Amy says
And me.
that from Maine to Washington, it'll be different. That's for sure. And she's got family back in Maine, so that's great. 6 generations. That's a lot of generations.
Oh no, you shouldn't get that, Samantha. From what they're actually saying, the actual the thing that you get in it is an unreleased item, which is that new palette. They aren't. I'd highly doubt that they put in one of those ones, considering it's supposed to be a whole. You get the unreleased item, which is that palette, which is a guaranteed thing. But like I said, that's only with the large box. The large box is the only one available at the moment. The small box is all sold out, and I think, like the website said, there's about 3 boxes of the large size left. But I mean, if you don't want to risk it, you can easily just wait a little bit longer for when the Envy palette has its full release, because it will get a full release. It's doing a soft launch inside of the palette. Inside of the box. Sorry.
Yeah, and even if she did get a palette that she already had and I didn't have it, I would totally buy it from her. And Ashley gets to see your husband in 15 days, and he's going to be there for Holland's first birthday. That's amazing. That is fantastico. I bet you Samantha's going to snag up one of them boxes.
Hell yeah.
She's addicted to the Deadly Sins.
I know, it's good shit. It's so pretty, and I love the fact that they're bringing out lipsticks that go along with each one, and it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
I just love it. Mind you, I do have to note that the Envy palette is the first one out of the 3 that doesn't have any glitter in it, it looks like. So if you're not the biggest fan of glitters in general, at least that's a palette that'll probably do better for most people. Because I know some people have a thing of not wanting to have pressed glitter pans inside of palettes, and the Lust plus Gluttony both have some glitters.
Yes, that's true. I don't mind the glitter, but I'd like to have not glitter. That would be cool. And Ashley says all the babies have July's birthday. Well, me too, because I'm a baby, Ashley. I'm a baby, and I have a July birthday.
My birthday isn't in July. That's sad.
You already had your birthday.
I know.
And it was fabulous.
I became old.
You became old. That's right.
I'm an old.
We're going to cut you in half and count the rings.
Oh, please do.
So,
actually, speaking of rings with trees, there's a special type of tree that's Tasmanian native that doesn't get like the most typical rings. It gets these weird little shapes and stuff. I have some. Just casually have a whole giant piece of it. But see, got weird look.
That is weird. That is crazy looking. Eric is out busting up rocks with a slate bar and digging 4-foot holes. Man, Erica is one delicate, tough customer. She looks so delicate and frail, but she's out there busting up rocks.
Mm-hmm. Fuck them rocks up.
Ooh.
Fighting time.
Ashley's stepsister's in labor. That's exciting. We love
Yay,
babies.
congratulations.
Babies
Pop them
are
babies
delicious. Babies are delicious.
out. Oh.
Put them on a little toast, a little cream cheese. Mmm, delicious.
Why do you need the cream cheese when you just got the cream?
Don't finish that sentence.
You started this conversation.
Well, it's all I can do is to have a conversation. That's my reason d'etre.
And I like to conversation, you know.
The conversation. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm just going to demonetize your channel.
Oh, it won't take much.
Hell yeah. The
It won't take
destruction.
much. But in case you guys didn't know, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for my birthday where I'm going to give away some palettes.
Ooh.
And I'm going to do a giveaway tonight, I've decided, because I haven't done one in a long time. And
Fabulous.
I've got some cool stuff to give away. I've got tons and tons of cool stuff to give away. So it's going to be a chonkin giveaway. It'll be a happy, happy chonkin giveaway. Oh, thank you, Erica, for the hug. We love some hugs.
Hugs and tugs, you know.
a little slap and tickle.
Slap and tickle, pull on the pickle.
Ooh. Some people don't like pickles, though. I love pickles.
I like many things.
I heard. Oh, Erica's listening. I know you are, girl. You're busting up rocks and listening to us be silly. Oh, she sent us an eggplant emoji. She knows what's up.
Uh-oh.
Where's Candy? Oh, Candy's busy doing stuff tonight. That's why she's not here. Because Candy is the queen of the eggplant emojis. Good old Candy Sass. She's still kicking. She's doing good. She is doing good. Because she hasn't had her channel for a while now, but she's keeping busy. Doing a lot of family stuff. It's all very groovy. And Thursday, day after tomorrow, I get new hair.
New hair it is.
It's been so long. I've missed new hair so much. So much. And I think I'm going to go lavender. I think it's been enough blonde.
I'm a ballooned.
Oh, and Gerald's here. Gerald, you're not the worst, you silly thing. What's up? My butt.
The butt explodes.
That's right. What's up? The sky, airplanes, clouds. That's what's up.
My pussy.
Hey, Aura. Look, Aura's here.
I know. She was saying, she sent me a message. Hey, do you want to get on a phone call? I'm like, I'm on a live stream. She's like, where? I'm like, yeah.
Yay.
It's my fabulous friend.
Oh, Pamela, did you get a mystery box from Deadly Sins, Pamela? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I think she's probably talking about the Jeffree Star one. There was a new Jeffree one that came out. It was Shane Dawson, not Jeffree.
Oh, I was going to say. It's like, if there was a Jeffree Star one. No, she says yes.
Oh, no, maybe she did get that one. Hell yeah. If you did, hell yeah.
That's awesome. And Gerald, you're not a bottom feeding troll.
Maybe he wants to be, though.
But if you want to be, go for it in your own trollness. Oh, well, it's so good to see you, Aura. You lovely creature. It's okay. We're not in a big rush here. It's pretty mellow and laid back at the Casa de Rhonda. with old Rhondy. How are you, Miss Lorna? How's stuff going for you, darling? Oh, Erica sent a video.
Says big ass rocks.
I like big ass rock.
That's Erica's video of the big ass hole.
Just a few holes.
Thanks, Erica. There's another hole. You're such a hoss, Erica.
Says big ass rocks.
Them big ass rocks.
Big ass rocks. Oh, Samantha got it.
Heck yeah. There should only be one left now. Their poor website. They're like, what the fuck?
Oh, you're going to be thrilled, Pamela. You're going to be thrilled. Totally thrilled with that box.
Yep, well, it's now only saying there's one box left. So, yep, you got the second and third last boxes. So, hell yeah.
Man, if I only had some cash, I would totally be down with that sickness.
Oh, same. But no, that mystery box seems like it will be a lot of fun. The post I sent you, Rhonda, was someone's mystery box that they got, as they technically haven't actually posted any photos or whatever of the palette anywhere yet. It's just a soft launch inside of this. But it looked like she got 2 matte lipsticks, the palette, and a liner.
That's really great for a mystery box.
Yeah, plus she also got like some stickers, a little keychain, a mask, and all sorts. So you get a decent amount of goodies inside of it, considering it's only like 59 Australian dollars. I don't know how much it would have been with shipping for you guys to the US, but it shouldn't be that bad.
You know I want it, girl, but I just got to pay for my hair this week, so don't you do anything crazy.
It's a struggle.
Yeah, and Lorna, we're going to send all the good juju to your mom and hope that everything gets all right with her, and any surgery that she needs it as well. Oh, Samantha, you're so crazy.
Uh-oh, she cray-cray. She twerking.
Well, I'm going to do stuff. Watch me go to deadly sins. So you can still see me, right?
Yeah, I can see you. Hello. Yeah, I was going to say, if you're on a laptop, it shouldn't matter what you're doing.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Fine. The laptop can handle multitasking. A phone, not so much. Or at least can't keep the camera open. Useless.
Oh my God, I'm going to do it.
Uh-oh. Get them mystery boxes. Why not?
Samantha, you're insane.
She said, get me a total on IG, Rhonda. Early birthday.
Okay, thanks, Samantha.
Yay, birthday.
Yeah, my birthday is the best birthday already.
Getting that makeup. Hopefully it shouldn't take you too long either. It seems like it came pretty quickly last time you guys ordered from Deadly Sins, so
Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. I got a new debit card. I lost my debit card the other day.
Sadly, well, none left now, Sylvia. Rhonda's probably buying the last one if she can get it in quick. We're talking about an Australian indie brand. They have a new eyeshadow palette that's coming out in a series of eyeshadow palettes that I introduced them to, and they're loving on.
Oh, I'm having trouble with my card. It's a brand new card.
Samantha, she's like, James, if you get a huge roll of duct tape shipped to you, it's from me. I'm like, uh-oh. I could use all the duct tape, honestly. Yeah, so this is one of the palettes that the brand makes we're talking about, Sylvia. They're like tarot card inspired, and this is the Lust palette, so it's all pinks, and then there's the Gluttony palette, which has some like chocolatey brownie reds and some deeper colors. And there's a new palette that's out only in a mystery box at the moment, and the palette is an all green eyeshadow palette.
I got it. I think I got it. And I ordered.
Now no more boxes.
I got it.
Yay! Yep.
Oh my God, Samantha, you're insane.
It's officially sold out too. It now says sold out on the website.
Oh my God, we are all insane.
What have I done? It's great. Mind you, I think it is a pretty decent deal though for what you're getting and the price of what it is. I don't know, obviously, what the shipping would have been like because that will change it up. But still, that's actually quite decent price to get a palette and three other makeup items.
Hey, Jen. Hey, Melly. It's good to see you guys. I know you love me, Samantha, but oh my gosh. I also, since I was getting it, I got the Gluttony palette too. I mean, because I was already going to be paying shipping, so.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'll have 3 of the 7 Deadly Sins palettes. Oh my God, I feel so crazy and wild just doing that.
I know. Well, technically there is like 2 other palettes that Deadly Sins have, but they're not part of the Sins collection. There is the original Book of Sins palette, which doesn't have any like theming behind it. And it was just a bit too neutral for me to want to get it. But they do have a palette that was for Halloween called Spooky Season, which is just all of these like bright, colourful, fun times. But I really do like the aesthetic of these like Sins palettes with the tarot card-esque aesthetic and style.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad everybody's here. I'm doing a giveaway tonight. I haven't done a giveaway in forever. What you guys got to see me splurge live thanks to Samantha and me and buying me my birthday present. That is just the coolest.
Very generous of you, Samantha.
Yeah, Samantha is very generous. She is such a good friend to me. Not because of stuff, but she's just a good friend to me in general. Mm-hmm. But you guys are just the best.
Amy, I don't know if you saw it when I held it up, but the art style that goes with these Deadly Sins palettes are beautiful. This is the first one. This is Lust.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's gorgeous. Hey, Clarissa. Did I not say hello to you, Clarissa? Because hello.
But hello, everyone. And then they've got the Gluttony palette, which has a beautiful lady surrounded by delicious sweets and fabulousness. And then the third palette, which Rhonda just got in the mystery box, is the Envy palette. So it's all green. It has a beautiful lady on the front of it with some snakes and all sorts.
I know, Sylvia. I have the best friends and the best support people in my entire life right now. Everybody is just so fantastic. Oh, I'm so grateful for everything I have. And mostly the people in my life because, I had such a stinky, hard day at work. And then I was able to come here and chill out with you guys. And then I got a present. And you guys are just so awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if I opened the inside of the palette.
Jesse Miller!
But this is what the inside of the Lust palette looks like, Amy. All beautiful colours. And that shade there, that kind of purpley one, there's a lipstick that the brand makes that matches that eyeshadow shade, so you can actually do like fun monochromatic looks.
Oh, thanks, Ashley. I think you're an awesome friend too. And Lucy is actually Ruby, Jen. We ended up calling her Ruby. Thanks, Millie.
That's not too bad.
Millie. Oh, yeah. Life is good.
Amy.
But there's plenty of other good colors in the palettes, Amy, besides that.
No. The pink, I promise, they are different types of pink than what you'd expect. They actually perform just as good as what you see in the pans on the eyeballs. And the best part is it's all vegan, cruelty-free, reds and pinks, while still having insane colour payoff. So it just keeps improving that brands can ditch using carmine, and there's no need for carmine anymore.
I'm so excited. Let's do a giveaway.
Giveaway!
We're doing a giveaway for those that have U.S. mailing addresses because I love you all, but I can't do the international.
Oh, it's okay. I'll just go cry. It's fine.
I
It's
know.
fine. It's fine.
Anyway, so we're going to do the number game.
Number.
We're going to do 1 to 75. And if you haven't played the number game in a while, then you'll be surprised that it's not changed. The number game has not changed. It is a number between 1 and 75. If somebody has the same number as you, don't guess again. We'll do a tiebreaker if it happens to be the same. And with that, I'm going to say start.
I can't leave a message. I can't type from this.
I'm sorry, babe.
I need to leave.
We got some good guessing starting. We got it. Oh, Samantha's got the
Yeah, I have to refresh. My thing freaked out, but I left my number.
You did. James will be back. You guys are doing great. Here he is.
I left my number, but it made my thing freak out. But I participated. Yay!
You did participate, my sweet love. All right, I think that's about everybody. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And
Fighting time, Samantha. We're gonna
and
brawl.
if you don't get your number in by the time I say 1, then too bad, so sad.
Uh-oh.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They needed encouragement, wifey.
And do you know who won?
Who?
Pamela. She said 54 because I'm going to be 53.
Heck yeah. Congratulations.
Pamela, I don't know if I have your address or not. It's been so long since I've done a giveaway. James isn't. We're all in a mood. We're all just like losing our shit, having a great time.
I'm always like this. What do you mean? I have no control over myself.
So, Pamela, send me your address, and I'm going to put together a special box for you, Miss Pamela, because you're so awesome. I'll do something real special. Like everyone I do is special, really, but I'll put something together just for you. You're so welcome. Congratulations.
I hope I'm special. You do me all the time.
I do you all the time, baby.
Oh. Rome gets involved. Zach gets involved. It's a whole fun time.
It is. It's a big party. I just can't believe I just ordered all that.
It's coming for you.
It's coming for you, Barbara.
You're going to have all sorts of beautiful makeups to be able to film and play with now.
Oh, my goodness. Because, like, Jesus on a popsicle stick, I swear. I'm just such a trip. I'm just tripping out that that it's even happened.
Oh, well. Then when it actually arrives there, you'll be like, oh, my God, it's real.
I know. I can't wait. Oh, that's you with everything, Aura.
Oh, jeez.
I've done the Ancestry DNA, Amy, and I found out that I'm 1%. Shit, what is it? Nigerian.
Woo!
So the rest is all whitey McWhite, but I'm 1% Nigerian.
I don't even know if I'd have anything else outside of like England, Scotland, Ireland, because I've at least been able to trace my family back unto at least the 1600s, all from the UK. So it's like
Oh.
at that point, do I have anything else other than white?
Yeah, I saw how much the shipping was, girl. I did it anyway. Even though I probably shouldn't have. I did it. And Samantha got the Gourmand Girls Spectra palette in her ice cream box. Awesome.
Actually, thinking about it, that and pricing as well, that would have been the AUD. So it would actually be cheaper for you.
Right. Like, I think it was like $23 for shipping. I'll have to look at the invoice.
Well, like I said, that would have been in Australian dollars, so it would have been a little bit cheaper than in like USD.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of, I haven't even looked what the AUD to USD exchange is at the moment. Oh, okay, it's just pretty much still the same, stagnant. Cool.
I'm pulling up my order just to look at it right now. The shipping was $23 US.
Oh, was it US? I didn't know if it would have auto sort
Well,
out to US
because
or AUD.
when I ordered, was it worth it? I just bought the extends. Oh, yeah, I think so. It was good to know, Amy, I think. You can see the Spectra palette. That's cool. I know, Samantha. But when I ordered the first two pallets, the less pallets for me and Samantha, it was like $19 shipping, so it's not that bad.
No, I haven't done any ancestry or anything like that, Amy. My family tree is traceable back because of just my family, I guess, where they come from in the UK. It's all been well documented for literally centuries. So I come from a pretty consistent, solid family tree when it comes to tracking it and such. Like, I don't have the information anymore, but my mum used to have it all written down, and not even exaggerating, back like 1600s, 1500s, everything's all documented, which grandparents to who and all sorts of fun stuff. I'm somehow related to Captain James Cook in that family tree. I'm related to one of his illegitimate wives, which is how fun. Beautiful.
I know Wolfie's got his butt all up in my face.
Oh no, Aura, she got a new cat relatively recently as well. Its name's Gilbert.
Oh, yay, Gilbert. We love a boy kitty. We love all the kitties.
He is very cute. He cuddly.
Oh my goodness.
All the cute kitties. Cute kitties.
Cute kitty, cute kitty, kitty, cute kitty, 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 cute, cute. Boop, boop.
What? I don't know what the Spectra palette is. What is that?
I think it's the rainbow palette that they were talking about.
The what one? Sorry.
Let me scroll back. Samantha got the Spectra palette from Gourmand Girls, and it's a rainbow palette.
Okay.
That's right, Samantha. It's Wolfie. He's making the noises and everything. Oh, what'd you get, Lily? Tell us the good stuff, Nelly. That's what I need to know, what the good things are.
Where the wild things are. Ew, it's a red flower. Get the fuck off me island. I'm playing Animal Crossing.
Oh, well, that's cool. I like how you multitask. It makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger.
Oh, you're always part of my something bigger.
Ooh, Amy's related to Alexander Hamilton, Reverend Samuel Stone, and John the Putnam from the Salem Witch Trials.
Heck yeah.
She's got back to 1500s. Damn. Oh, you got a sexy little sassy tuxedo kitty, Melly. That's congratulations. Erica's getting 9 cats fixed. That's insane. Hope you get a discount.
Buy one, get 8 free, you know?
No kidding. That is crazy. 9 cats. Well, it's good to get them fixed so there's not 90 more cats.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not related to anybody famous or rich or powerful. Just a bunch of people from Eastern Kentucky and Indiana and places like that. Oh, tuxedos are adorable. I love sassy little kitties. I do. I'm still flipping out over buying all that stuff. I was just like, I just did it. I just did it.
Uh-oh. That's
That
the
is
fun part, though.
That is the fun part.
Fun when it just happens.
It is. Discount your assets, frequent flyer miles. That's right. Frequent flyer miles.
I
Oh,
used to
my
get
Lord.
tons of frequent flyer miles when I was a child and used to fly a lot more.
It's nice when you get to travel, but I haven't flown in a plane since we went to Mexico in 2019. But we flew to Florida and then we took a cruise to Mexico,
Okay.
and it was lovely. I would totally take a cruise again. I like to spend most of my time in the room with room service, and
Why not?
it was just so relaxing. Like, I wasn't into the crowds. I know Samantha, I did. Now I'm like, woo! I'm rushing from it, but like, I'm not into big crowds of people. So you're like, why the fuck did you go on a cruise, Rhonda? Because I didn't think about the crowds of people is one of the things, but it was great to just be on the boat, and we had a little patio, little deck, and it was so funny. Let me tell you a story about Rome. I may have told you guys this story before. I'm not sure. We were on the top deck. Like, the only thing above our cabin was a outlook over the ocean, with the railing and everything. And so Rome there was nobody could see us below, and there was, dividers on each side of the little patio that we had. I mean, it was tiny. It was like the size of a card table or something. But Rome would go out there. He went out there all naked and stood there with his arms on his hands on his hips, and stuck his chest out and deep breathing the salty sea air, seeing porpoises jump in the water. And then he realized that there was people standing right above him on the outlook. And he didn't do that anymore.
Nah, that's just that's no fun. You got to have a little bit of voyeurism in your life,
Right. Well, he's not much of an exhibitionist, but it was just so funny because he just never looked up, and he never heard anybody till he had done it a couple times. It was a good time.
Thinking about it, the amount of times that I've been on an airplane, I've never had an instance of someone getting down and dirty on the airplane that I'm on, at least not that I'm aware of. You know how sometimes you can note people going to the bathroom and you can kind of tell that's a little bit suspect?
Right. Barbara Jean's here. The glamorous Barbara Jean.
Heck yeah. We're getting a whole star-studded show out tonight.
Ooh, Amy's going to fly to Maine in August, and you haven't been on a plane 15 years? Is just like riding a bike.
Technically, you're more safer in an airplane than in a car.
I believe that. Trust me, I drive home in crazy traffic all the time from my job.
Just due to the nature of what my dad used to do for work and living all over the country, I've been in over 100 airplanes. At this point, you'll be fine, Amy. I've even been in an airplane that has had malfunctions mid-flight and engines have turned off. That was not fun.
Yeah, no, Samantha, he did not get a check for the bonus scenery, but he should have.
I know, right? He should have gotten some entertainment check, Showing it nice, yeah. Putting on a show for the crowds. Not good enough.
Woo! That money came out of my account already.
It don't take long.
How is the glamorous Barbara Jean this evening? She looks like that Australian film star. Which one is that, James?
I can never remember her name, but she is from a TV show that is really popular here.
Well, we love Barbara Jean so much, and we're so happy to see her. Oh, you've only been on 4 planes ever, Amy? Well, that's good.
Yeah, Amy, it sounds ridiculous, but I'm not exaggerating. I've been on around 100. I've only had one aeroplane have an issue once, and that was more so caused by a light. A single LED light in the cabin caused the whole aeroplane to freak out, and that was a very rare occurrence. But no, other than that, I've never had any issues. I've been technically to the most dangerous airport in the world and survived that, so you'll be fine.
Yeah, and the thing is like most pilots are sober when they fly.
Well, funnily enough, the only real time you really need them to be focusing is takeoff and landing. Everything else is pretty much automated. And even that can be automated too. It's just the risks with automation. They usually don't just do it.
Right. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, I'm still tripping. Oh no, Melly started at the beginning. That's so funny. Yeah, most are sober. They've really cracked down on the drinking of the pilots nowadays.
Well, another way I look at it as well, if the pilot is drunk and we crash, the likelihood of surviving is so slim to none that, frankly, what's the point of caring? No, like
we're not making her feel any better.
No, it sounds kind of grotesque, but it's like, well, in a car, you have all these likelihoods and chances. In an airplane, slim to none. At least if you're going to go down without fucking suffering for ages.
That's true.
But you'll be fine in the airplane, Amy.
You were talking to the worst people, right?
No, I'm just a psycho. Been on a few. Yeah, I'd highly agree with you, Barbara. It's usually passengers on airplanes causing issues. I've been quite lucky I don't even think I've ever had a flight with a passenger on it that's caused an issue. I've been on one where a doctor had to quickly rush to the front as someone was having a heart attack on the airplane. That was not fun.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, other than that, I haven't had an issue. I know there has been issues in Australia with like people doing dumb shit on planes, as I'm sure it's everywhere, but no, like, jokes aside, Amy, you are legitimately much more safer in an aeroplane than in a car. And especially for that amount of time, the statistics, you're much more likely to have a smoother, easier ride without complications in terms of like accidents in an aeroplane.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially with how strict and things are at the moment, you actually will have even less of a likelihood of issues happening because there's less traffic in the air in general. So there's actually, if anything else outside of like the, just being in an encapsulated space for a long period of time with other people, it actually is probably one of the safest modes of transport you can participate in at the moment.
Man, you need to get in touch with Deadly Sins, James, because you pimp them out so much. You should be getting like some commission.
I don't care. I just like to see little indie brands that are trying to do their thing just grow and be successful. It makes me happy. That's just honestly, that's enough for me.
Yeah, better chance of surviving a car crash than a plane crash. Yes.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to survive either crash. They both would suck to survive a crash off.
Oh, damn. Pamela said her father was a mechanic and he would never fly.
My dad worked in the Air Force for decades. He has no problem. My dad actually taught the pilots that would teach pilots in the Australian Air Force. My dad was quite high up in the Air Force.
Yeah, my dad was in the Air Force, but he was a reconnaissance photographer, which sounds really dramatic. But all he did was take pictures of landscapes because it was not during an active war in Japan. He was in Japan.
That's interesting, though, to do as a job.
Yeah, totally interesting. And he flew all the time. He loved to travel. I love to travel.
Yeah.
You'll be fine, Amy. If you're allowed to take Xanax, then get one.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good way of doing it. Another one, I guess, as well, try and take as much like chewing gum with you as possible, because one of the worst things dealing with in airplanes is the change in pressure, and having some chewing gum to chew on can really help with all that.
Or if you bite your nails, you can just bite your nails instead. And so you can work on your nails and your ear popping at the same time.
I don't know if it works necessarily the same. Sure.
I don't know. It's also crazy. I'm sure. And you've got plenty of time to not worry. Don't worry about it till it's going to happen. I mean, August is a chunk away. Trust me on that one. August is still more than a month away, girl.
Mm-hmm. But no, I don't know why, but just thinking about it, I'd much rather be in an airplane crash than a car crash. But each person's different. I'm just a psycho. I'm like that too, Barbara. I can't sleep on planes to save my life. I've been on like 17-hour-long flights, didn't sleep and blink of the whole flight, which was
that's awful.
Yeah, I just can't sleep on aeroplanes. The only time I'd lie, I've slept once on an aeroplane, but that was after like 30 hours of sleep deprivation, traveling through different like airports, trekking along the Himalayas, all in one like days without sleep. So at that point, it's like more exhaustion than actually wanting to sleep. But I can't actively choose to sleep on airplanes. It's too loud.
I was able to sleep on a red eye from California to Kentucky. Flew all night, got here in the morning. I was able to do that then. And then when we flew from New Jersey to Dublin, I was able to sleep on that. But I think I took a muscle relaxer.
See, that's what I need, or some fucking hard spirits or other shit, and just fucking knock the fuck out. Especially on those longer flights, there's something so like mind-numbingly boring about those really long flights.
Dallas, Fort Worth to Rome, 14 hours, 6 glasses of wine, 4 Benadryl. Damn, though Benadryl didn't get you, then almost nothing would have.
Yeah, I couldn't even get any alcohol to have fun with. I was like a 16-year-old on my long-ass flight. And since becoming an adult, I've not had any flights that are long enough to get any alcohol consumption included. So I just have to be there bored. Nah, it's not that big of a deal. But it's always an interesting concept how many people I've seen get absolutely shit-faced on a fucking airplane. I don't know why they feel like they need to, but hey, it might be a coping mechanism.
Pamela was a helicopter stewardess. What the hell is that like, Pamela? That sounds amazing.
That'd be fun.
I would love to be on a helicopter. How much stewardessing can you do in a helicopter? I mean, it would have to be a big helicopter.
Yeah, I mean, you can get those kind of more grandeur ones that celebrities and such get, where it actually has a proper like enclosed cockpit type thing instead of it just being like a 2-seater in the back like you see in the smaller helicopters, especially those helicopters that go along landscapes for like tours and such.
28 passengers. Okay, yeah. That's a giant helicopter.
Yeah.
That sounds so glamorous, man. And that was back in the day too. So like you probably had the great hair and a cute little outfit and your little figure. Oh, I could just imagine, Pamela. That sounds the coolest. Sounds like something from a movie. Mm-hmm. All the flirty gentlemen's on the helicopter. Very cool.
You can get those big ass helicopters. It'd be fun. Mind you, helicopters aren't always the most fun to be inside of. I don't know. Have you ever been in a helicopter, Wifey?
No, I would like to go in a helicopter.
They can be a bit scary. I've been in like some a few times. It also depends. One of the ones I went in had the side door open the whole time, so you're pretty much just flying high up above the ground, and you just have this door open right next to you.
See,
But you're all strapped in and it's safe and shit.
Yeah.
But it's still equally, a bit nerve wracking when. I was going along what's called the 12 Apostles in Australia. It's like this landmark area where there's a lot of these rocks that over time have separated from the main cliff face, and they're just freestanding rocks. And there's a lot of helicopters that go as tours around there, and we were flying around them with the doors open the whole time.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, helicopters do sound scary, Melly. She quit when one crashed on the Pan Am building. Oh my God.
Yeah, helicopters are way scarier to be in there. I mean, I personally feel like when it comes to helicopters and airplanes, I feel quite comfortable in that sense of like, if it crashes, I'm highly unlikely to survive, so I don't care. But when it's like a car or whatever, it's the thought of dying doesn't bother me in any capacity. It's rather having to live then with debilitating pain for the rest of my life from the like aftermath.
Right.
It's like, thank you, which is why if I'm going to be in a car in any crash, I want it in an airplane or helicopter where I don't survive.
Right. Yeah. That's a whole nother can of worms. It's like, how do you want to go?
Yup. No, it pretty much was kind of like like Vietnam War, Barbara Jean, just going to war with the 12 Apostles in Australia. Where we're so far winning, some of the apostles have fallen over due to just the water crashing into them. So we're winning the war.
I don't even know what the apostles are.
They're giant rock formations that over the millions of years, the water crashing against the side of the cliffs have like eaten around it. So they're just freestanding giant rock formations.
That sounds really cool.
It's supposed to be one of the wonders of the world.
Wow, I definitely don't know more wonders. I don't know enough wonders.
I don't know. It's supposed to be up there with the pyramids of Giza. It's supposed to be up there with like the Grand Canyon. The 12 Apostles are supposed to be up there with like greatest sights to see as like your bucket list things before you die. It's supposed to be part of it.
Right. I'd like to go to the Grand Canyon and fly in a helicopter there because I think that would be overwhelming and majestic, and I would probably take a muscle relaxer once again.
I mean, if you think about it, if you don't take the muscle relaxer, you will just freeze up and then you won't fall out of the helicopter at all.
Well,
that's one way to make sure you freak out so much your body stops moving. That's a good way of doing it.
Yeah, well, Amy says no helicopters for her ever. No kidding. I don't know, man.
No,
if I had to see the opportunity.
Yeah, not all helicopters do the like open side door thing, but it was just one that I had gotten in for that specific trip was a really small one. I've been inside of a slightly larger helicopter where it's had the doors all closed and you've got like the headsets on with the microphone and all sorts attached so you can talk. But
and then Barbara Jean says over her helicopter over the volcanoes in Hawaii. Pamela says the ones over Mount Rushmore. I bet it is gorgeous. I haven't even thought about going to those places. I mean, I've thought about it, but I've not ever been like, I'm going to Hawaii. I mean, I'd like to, but it's such a long plane ride. Mount Rushmore. The Grand Canyon seems doable.
One day, go to the Grand Canyon. You can actually, in Australia, there's a specific area you can go to where there's a giant crater from a meteor impact millions of years ago, where it's desert all around the crater, but then inside of the crater, it's like a dense rainforest.
Ooh, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Amy, no helicopters for you.
I mean, I've seen everything crash. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I remember once Zach and I, a couple of years ago, we were inside of a parking complex and there was some really bad traffic. We're talking, we were stuck inside of the parking complex for 4 or 5 hours trying to leave. It was that bad.
That sounds like a nightmare.
And we were at the right top. Oh, then that's not where the nightmare ends. I'm honestly like, I wish I was filming it because it sounds surreal. But we were at the right top of the car parking complex, and there was this older couple that were in like a people mover, and they thought they had the handbrake on. He rammed his foot into the accelerator and smashed into the border of the top floor of this thing. And if it didn't stop his car, he would have careened off the side of this 6-story high building right into the side of a hospital.
That's crazy.
So luckily that the barriers stopped him, and they're like, when we went down there, because we went down to the staff to be like, yeah, a car's just slammed itself into the fucking barricades up the top. And they're like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, a people mover full on just rammed right into it. They crumbled the whole front of the car in and all sorts. The whole building shook. Like it was that hard of an impact. It's quite lucky they didn't throw themselves off of the building.
No kidding. Barbara Jean says flying over the volcanoes, they might push her out for a sacrificial virgin.
Oh, no.
I think that ship may have sailed. I think you'd be safe, Barbara Jean. Just, nothing personal. I just have this feeling deep inside that you would be okay.
Oh, very nice.
It's super nice. I just have a feeling you would be all right.
Virginity is a dumb concept that's based in misogyny anyway, so we can fuck off.
That's right. Fuck some virginity.
No, it really, truly is. It's only there, really. It started out as a whole thing to demean the value and worth of a lady, basing it down to, if they are pure or not. And if you're not pure, you're not worthy, or you're not a lady, true lady. It really does truly come from that type of shit and misogyny. A lot of it does.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And ownership and, all that stuff.
I even learned that tipping in America is based in racism, which was ridiculous to just learn. Yeah, fun times. Because I don't know if you know, but essentially tipping came about when after all sorts of rights were given to black folk, businesses didn't want to pay them the same as white people, so they brought in the tipping wage, which had a much lesser minimum wage, but all under the guise that if you work hard and you give them a good service, you'll get tipped. But they did that for everyone, and it only at first was used mostly for black individuals, so then they couldn't claim discrimination.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the actual history of it. I learned that like a couple of weeks ago, and it's just over time it's now become such a prevalent thing in America, and people don't realize it actually has really messed up basis in history. Yeah,
because it's still $2.13 an hour. Most places, like when I was waiting tables, it was $2.13. It's been $2.13 for decades, and just some restaurants are now paying like a minimum wage plus tips, but it's still the case, and a lot of places are having trouble hiring servers because there's just not enough money in it for them, especially after they were making better money on unemployment.
Yeah, and there's this weird mentality of like getting angry at those who are staying on the welfare system. It's like, why would you equally want to go back to a job that pays you less than what you can get from the welfare system? But then there's also this weird thing of like, they also equally say, those people don't deserve to get a pay rise. So it's like, well, then don't shit on the hands that feed you.
Yeah, Amy, most places in the world do not have tipping.
Yeah, it's mostly an American thing. There is tipping like in other places, and it's kind of
tipping for like hotel like staff and things like that.
The origins of tipping in America is based in when after there was all sorts of things done to give rights to black folk, they tried to bring in this whole thing with the tipping payment system, because again there were certain parts of America where the businesses didn't want to pay the black workers the same amount as the white workers. So they introduced the tipping wage for everyone, all under the guise of it being fair. But obviously, you're still going to have issues where if there are restaurants and in places that have issues with black folk, you're obviously going to have them get tipped a lot less no matter what, even if they go above and beyond for an exemplary service. So yeah, there's a lot that I've learned about America over time, that the actual like history behind it. There is so much, and at first I used to think that it was just like a more thing that people would say where it's like systemic racism in America is so prevalent, but it's no, there's literally almost every single thing of the basis of what modern America is. A lot of that comes from modern developments of like different ways to handle racism, and equally it's still quite racist ways they do it.
Yeah, Barbara Jean says in Italy they were expected to tip.
Yeah. That's just, again, it's just a different thing in different places, but that's the history of it in America.
But like when I was in Ireland, in England, you didn't tip on service.
Yeah. It's you do sometimes tip here if like more so it's you don't tip the specific worker. Sometimes they'll have like a tip jar, and you will just like most people, they generally, if you get like a lot of silver coins back from, if say you're buying a $4 drink and you give them a $5 note and you get some silver coin back, most people will just put that in the tip jar, and just they don't have extra things. But also, generally speaking, our pay is a lot better when it comes to the amount that we get paid for the work we do compared to what happens in America. But equally, there is issues still with the amounts that people get paid, and more so it's the prices of things. It's like it's pretty much everything has been slowly going up in value as it has everywhere else, while same in America, the pay has remained stagnant. So it just seems to be an issue all over.
In America, things are changing rapidly since the pandemic and everything. So, yeah, in Mexico, you tip all day long. Oh, I'm sure you do, Barbara, especially to the pool boy.
Yeah. Mind you, I actually have to wonder how much of that kind of tipping culture does bleed from America.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know all that, but I do know.
No, I don't know either. It's just, I just know it's not a very common thing in Australia. Even like a few places that have tipping, it's not like how there's this thing where you're almost seen as a piece of shit if you don't tip in any capacity. In America, that's not in Australia. Sorry, that's not really a thing. If you tip, you tip. If you don't, people don't really care. The only time you really more so care is if you're rude to the workers.
Right.
But also there's still some people that are on the bullshit of like, workers that are at things like grocery stores and McDonald's don't deserve the amount of money they get paid, while it's the same people who constantly use those services all the time are the ones complaining about the amount of money that those workers make. And I do not understand it, because it's like literally you are complaining about someone that you are needing them to do work so you can use a service, and you're complaining about the amount that they're getting paid for that service while having the audacity to use the service. Don't make much sense.
Well, right now, like in my city and a lot of cities in America, the minimum wage for people who work at McDonald's and different restaurants has gone up to $15 an hour. And a lot of people are getting same day pay. They're getting a lot of benefits they weren't getting before.
Good.
And
that's what I like to hear.
So it's all changing rapidly here since the pandemic, and everybody had kind of like an income level, and because they can't get people to do the work anymore if they don't pay the money.
Which is good. That's something that needs to be rectified and sorted out. I never understood this weird rhetoric that seems to be around where it's like people are saying all these things about different service workers getting paid too much money. I don't know. And then also equally saying, if we raise the minimum wage, everything's going to become significantly more expensive and no one can afford shit. So that's not how it works. But okay, keep telling yourself that.
Right. Like the minimum wage here is still $7.25 an hour, but people are getting paid more everywhere across the board as far as, different jobs in Louisville anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just the way of the world. I mean, it's
Mm-hmm.
people want what they want, and so they got to get paid to get it. People got
I love as well. Yeah, the talking point as well when it comes to like workers in places like McDonald's. It's always like, oh, they shouldn't be getting paid so much to flip burgers. It's like, what do you mean? That's literally. Have you like ever stepped foot in a McDonald's workplace as an employee? Because clearly you're talking from a place that isn't coming from that mentality. Because if you've worked in a McDonald's or any type of food related service, you know it's not just burger flipping.
right. Yeah.
Like it's some of the hardest work I've ever done was working at McDonald's. I've built houses. I've done electrical jobs. I've helped build cars. I've helped build literal houses. And working at McDonald's was harder mentally.
Yeah, working in a restaurant, it's still $7.50 where Barbara Jean is. Yeah, and the cooks don't get tipped. But all those kind of things are changing. And a lot of it is, and it's sad that it had to come about because of the pandemic, but there's some good things that are coming out of it.
If it's spurring positive change for the community, that's really what we have to try and focus on.
Oh, I know, Barbara Jean. There are small businesses that will have problems with trying to double the pay and things like that. But
I have much sympathy for it. Honestly, if you're a small business and you can't afford to pay people the wage of where they're working, you shouldn't be in business. That's the whole point of business. You're supposed to be able to budget it, and that might be cruel and harsh to say, but my mum and my stepfather, we were all self-employed, and they were able to figure out how to even pay me while also paying themselves, and I was an underage child just helping them do work. So, I can understand that it can be difficult, but at the same time, you're a business. If you can't afford to have the expenditure for those types of things, be it paying for wages, paying for losses, paying for different things, you shouldn't be in business.
Right. And with that, it is time to wrap up this episode of Tuesday Talk with Rhondy and James. And I love you guys so much. And I will talk to you guys real soon. And maybe I'll do a live on Friday to show off my new hair. Or maybe
you should do it.
I'll try to do a live either Thursday or Friday in the evening and show off the new deal.
Fabulous.
All right. You guys have a great evening. I love you all so much. And Pamela, don't forget to send me your address.
Bye-bye, everyone.